him for his actual skill. Okay, both players have already given themselves a GLHF from both sides, so it looks like this will be a matted matchup. This is a match on Cloud Kingdom. I'm going to go ahead and get the production tab and the players up there. Introducing from the top right hand corner, we have, as the blue Terran, CTCacos. And moving into the bottom left hand corner, spawning as the yellow Terran, we have, oh my goodness, TaenlaSolium? I'm going to call you Solium, Mr. or Mrs. Yellow Terran. What to expect in this kind of matchup on this map? Maybe the same kind of opening we saw in the previous TVT we actually casted. Maybe an early expansion into somewhat of mech gameplay. I know Reapers is very popular in a TVT matchup. In general, despite the fact Reapers are very, very high in mobility, able to jump up and down from ledges and cliffs. But there is also the fact of both players can do a 2 racks pressure, maybe a cheesy kind of build, could be a early kind of macro build. Very, very standard 1 racks into an expansion and a somewhat of a good timing bunker as a defense. Both players have already got a standard kind of timing for their barracks, and no scout is going down as of yet. Looks like Solium is already moving out for the scouts, and both Solium and Cacos. Very nice timing from both players. Ah, I see. Reading the chat room right now, and it looks like he is your Terran teacher, so maybe from the same community or clan, and these guys are rooting for him. I've just gotten a question as a private message on TeamSpeak. What is my Twitter? It is my Twitter username is in fact Dracorath. Feel free to follow me, guys. I always usually update my Twitter whenever I'm streaming, and it looks like Solium already sees that Cacos has already walled off. Denying that scout is very nice to see, because it could be making Solium thinking, actually thinking, could he be getting this double gas right now? Could he be going very, very early Banshees? Already going to go ahead and get that early harassment? Who knows? But it looks like Cacos is already moving out with this little bit of the scouting marine to check if there is any proxy bunkers, any kind of harassment or Reaper harass timing. I'm not quite sure. But in the meantime, we do see Solium already expanding, which is nice to see. No bunker going down as of yet, but both players are already going to go ahead and get that map control. But this SUV already may get sniped. Nope, very nice timing going down for Solium, and this Marine does not snipe it. But this Marine may actually snipe this SUV, and the SUV, Solium's SUV will be able to get that scout on the command center, and very, very nice reaction from Cacos. Will be able to deny that scout, and he does not know that he does not have a clue what is going on. Just to double check, he has not seen anything from Cacos. But in the meantime, we do see non-stop marine production going down for Cacos, and Solium is in fact actually both players are mirroring each other, in despite the fact of their build order. In fact, the only thing that's different, Solium is only going for 1 gas, while Cacos is already ahead in 2 gas. So both players may be going for somewhat of a fast starport, maybe factory. Actually, factory is before starport, so they are going to go ahead and get that really nice timing for the factory. Maybe marine tank, maybe very fast medevacs instead. Who knows? But both players, in fact, have already got the very upper map control, so they will be able to see either one moving out. So as far as both players can see, there is no pressure going down. This is a very, very passive game as of yet. More marine production is already going down for Solium, and already a very nice timing scan going down for Cacos, seeing those 3 racks and that double gas, giving the hints that he is ready to put his factory down and going to go ahead and get into that starport. Already getting combat shield. It looks like he's not even going to go for stim yet, so very, very safe build, going for that combat shield first before stim. Keeping up with the SEV production from both players' sides, very, very nice to see. But in the meantime, CTCacos is already going to go ahead and get that stim before combat shield. Not quite. Actually, he's done that every single game as far as I am aware. Maybe feeling that he will be doing a 2-base timing attack with all these racks coming down. Actually, yes, he's got a 3 racks, already reactor coming down, so he may be going for heavy marine into tank. Already going to go ahead and get that third gas in his natural. In the meantime, we do see a factory going down. Very nice timing right there. Already going to go ahead and get that engineering bay. Maybe going for just maybe going for that inventory weapons first, or maybe could go in for armor. No double gut upgrades are going down for both players as far as I'm aware. Nope. Apart from the tech lab upgrades, it is double upgrades. But in the meantime, we do see Solium already get ahead in upgrades. So despite the fact of every match we have seen from CTCacos, he has been always ahead in upgrades in timings and timing attacks. But in a matter of fact, Solium is ahead. And is already moving out with all these marines. Maybe going to go ahead and get that timing for that combat for that stim upgrade. No, actually, his combat shield has just been researched, and this is actually a nice pressure coming down right here. Already maybe going to go ahead and get that third timing right down. Looks like a very delayed reaction from CTCacos right here, and already Solium will be able to get the force pull of the SEVs, and CTCacos will be able to deny this kind of pressure. But in the meantime, we do see Solium already streaming marines, maybe throwing these marines, not even pulling SEVs from CTCacos. Very unfortunate to see it from his part. I really feel if he actually did pull SEVs in the first place, he would not have lost all those marines in the first place. But in the meantime, we do see Solium already getting another army ready. Very nice macro on his behalf. I'm going to go ahead and look in the units tab, and we do see Solium up 2 SEVs in comparison to CTCacos. Already almost at the 10 minutes mark, 45 SEVs for him. Very nice to see non-stop SEV production. This is master level of gameplay, ladies and gentlemen. They have not stopped SEV production, not even once. Very nice build order for both players. Already going to go ahead and get that factory and timing down for the starports. And already we will be seeing tanks and medevacs on the way. Very nice to see from both players. But in the meantime, we do see Solium already moving out. I'm going to go ahead and deny that kind of map control. So CTCacos is aware that Solium is ready to move out without stim. Stim has just completed right now, and I think both players have just completed an inventory weapons +1. But in the meantime, Solium is walking into a death trap right here. 2 medevacs will be able to deny all these marines, and Solium realizes that, and he will be moving back. 4 medevacs are on the field with just 1 tank. Not even siege has completed as of yet. I don't think. Yeah, he's just literally started the research right now, keeping up with the tank production. In the meantime, we do see a command center going down for CTCacos. My bad. Shout at me if you like. We do see CTCacos not wanting these rocks over here, so having a little bit of a hint, seeing those marines having a little bit of a what is actually called a spawn point. Yes, a spawn point is there, and he knows that Solium will be stimming in right here, and already he has spotted that, already getting rid of those rocks, getting the upper advantage. But it looks like all these medevacs will be able to heal all these marines, and maybe, just maybe, he will be forcing Solium to move back, or to pull back. Already siege has just completed for CTCacos' part, and it looks like Solium has just started his siege upgrade. Moving out for building his actual third command center right now. In the meantime, we do see CTCacos has already got his third command center morphing into an orbital command. No double upgrades going down for both players as of yet. Maybe saving up. I'm not quite sure. But for Solium's part, it looks like he will be moving out and getting that map control and forcing CTCacos to move back. As I said, TVT matchup, it is all about positioning your army in the right places, and it looks like he actually pulled a lot of SEVs right then, thinking that he was all in fact. So that's very nice mind game on Solium's part. In the meantime, we do see Solium already moving out for his third command center, already pulling all those SCVs to be able to get that full production right there. Very, very nice to see. No SCV pull or transfer from Cacos' part. There we are, we already see that. Just a handful of SCVs, not too much. I think, yeah, that's already halfway of the full SCV line for this third. Already keeping up with the SCV production from both players. But in the meantime, it looks like Solium is already going to go ahead and get that kind of flank. But I'm not quite sure if Cacos will be able to see this. He may be able to see these medevacs, I'm not quite sure. Let's have a look. No, he will not. Yes, he actually, in fact, does see the army moving out right now. He did get the scan on the map control, so Cacos does see him moving out. Going to go ahead and get that upper ground positioning. Very, very nice. I'll go ahead and show the income tab, considering the players, someone has requested it. And it looks like Solium is ahead in income. Very, very nice engagement on Solium's part, but very nice siege from Cacos. Really, really nice timing from both players, but it looks like Cacos did forcibly make Solium pull back. But in the meantime, we do see another factory already going to go ahead and get that tech lab, and more tanks will be on the way, probably outproducing tanks as he did in the last TVT matchup he did. Very, very nice to see. Not going to go, making more barracks, but he's thinking. I think he already feels that he has enough barracks, which I do agree with. Keeping up with that economical advantage for Solium's part. As you can see, for the supply, Solium is ahead in supply, but Solium is trying to get that the best kind of engagement as possible. But he has scanned and he does see Cacos already moving out. Maybe going to go ahead and get that third, or maybe no, he's not actually going to get his army to get the flank on that. So Cacos will be able to get away with this. But in the meantime, we do see both players already trying to outposition each other. Very, very nice to see. But in fact, Solium will be able to get a few snipes right there, and both players scanning right now. Very, very nice to see. But looks like Cacos is out producing him in Marines right now. Already moving out, but another army, a little small army for Solium is already moving out, trying to get the upper army advantage. Maybe going to go ahead and de-siege that one tank to move one tank at a time. I'm very, very sure as a Terran player, for anyone, it's very, very smart to move one tank at a time. And if any kind of Marines do stim in there, they will be able to get sniped. But in the meantime, we do see all those Marines taking 3 hits, but it's just nothing compared to all those medevacs right there. Just healing all those Marines. It's just incredible. So much energy to heal those Marines. It's just they can just take those 3 hits, absolutely no problem. So many scans going down, and it looks like both players aren't going to go ahead and get those mules down. Feeling very, very scared on both parts. I think I did miss a drop over here, though. But in the meantime, oh god, I just missed that engagement. Very unfortunate to see. Cacos will be forcing some of those Marines, sacrificial Marines, to be sniped right there. It looks like Solium will be able to stim right there, and it looks like Cacos will be able to get the siege on there. Oh my goodness, very, very unfortunate for Solium's part, and it looks like Cacos will be able to snipe all those tanks. And a matter of fact, these Marines are... Cacos has been so patient this whole time to be able to be able to defend all that whole time against Solium's pressure. And finally, when Solium got impatient and actually wanted to move up the ramp, he threw away everything, which was very, very sad to see. In the meantime, we do see Cacos already moving out and going to go ahead and deny this fourth. Sniping this command center, and only one tank sitting here ready to repair. And it looks like Cacos may be throwing away this army. No, he will not. He has got the upper advantage for upgrades, as far as I can see. No, actually, both players are even on upgrades. My bad, ignore me on that note. Until Cacos' +3 completes. Oh my goodness, there is the GG from Solium's part. Throwing away that army was not a good idea. And we will be moving into the next match, ladies and gentlemen.